Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618 218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
We welcome you in to Redbirds Live. Believe it or not, it's the final night already of the Midwinter Classic. And this Friday, January 23rd, welcome you in our pregame coverage brought to you by Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies. Matchup tonight in Game 1, the Cairo Pilots and the Thompsonville Tigers. Both teams sitting at 1-1. The winner will get second place in the tournament. So, some bragging rights between these two teams. We welcome you in as always. I'm Garrett Smith. On the call in this one with me is Paxton Griffith. Good to have you back, Paxton, for the final night of the Midwinter Classic. Trying to get this in, and luckily with this tournament's mapped out to where we are going to beat all that wintry weather that's coming our way tomorrow. But certainly has cooled off quite a bit. But at least we're in the gym and can warm up somewhat and hopefully have some good basketball.
Yeah, I think we will have some good basketball, especially this first game. I'm excited about it. I enjoy watching Cairo play, and Thompsonville's looked good in this tournament at spurts. So, I think this could be a potential game where, we see Cairo possibly getting high in the scoring column again. They scored 80 points in that last game. So, if we're getting a game like that, it'll be fun to call again. So, hoping, this kind of sets the tone for that next game, for Frankfurt's game after this. So, let's hope it's a nice one and a quick one.
Yeah, a little recap on last night. Cesar-Villere-Waltonville wins their second consecutive Midwinter Championship by knocking off Fairfield 43-33, and Frankfurt's offense was ice cold in the third place game against Heron. They fell 35-29 at the hands of the Lady Tigers. So it's Cesar finishing in first, Fairfield the runner-up, and then Heron and Frankfurt finish out the girls' side of the Midwinter. Over on the boys' side, of the 4 spots, we've already got 2 spots locked up. Frankfurt's guaranteed first.
Yep.
Crab Orchard's guaranteed fourth.
Yep.
But I think the big roll later tonight from the Trojans could be spoiler. But between these teams tonight, Thompsonville and Cairo, it's to decide who gets second place. And and a winning record. That's important too. You'd like to go 2-1. Both teams lost to Frankfurt. Both teams beat Crab Orchard. So the winner's going to get the head-to-head, and they'll get second place here in the Midwinter here in this game. But it's always. I feel like when you come out of a tournament on a win or with a winning record, it seems to give a little boost to the when you get back in regular season play.
Yeah, especially if you start off that tournament 0-1, you can, get down on yourselves, and it can just be a torrentialous, week the rest of the week, especially, that first game is really important for how you set the tone in a lot of tournaments, and you can either lay back after losing that first one, or you can do what, some of these teams have done right here in front of us and, win that next one, and so that's important. And if you're Cairo, you lost to Frankfurt that first game, and you came out and responded huge, so you're going to see if you can do that again here and finish 2-1. And like you said, finishing a tournament 2-1 is a lot nicer than finishing at 1-2.
Yeah, both of these teams actually lost their first game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the way it lined up, Frankfurt actually played both of these teams in their respective first games.
Yeah, Frankfurt
Had Thompsonville on opening night, and
Yep.
then second night for Frankfurt's second game, it was Cairo's first. So
yeah, that's what was kind of weird about it. Cairo was like starting their first game when some teams had already played two.
But both teams, there's some things that I've liked from both of them, and I think obviously you see the firepower that Cairo has offensively. I think that's a pretty well-known fact at this point for anyone that's tuned into the tournament. But if you look at Thompsonville, something pretty subtle about them is I think they play really good defense, and they don't really give up a lot of points. Even in their defeat, they gave up only 41 to Frankfurt.
Yeah.
And then in their victory over Crab Orchard, it's 60-44. So I mean, if
Not bad.
42.5 given up on average right now, and if they hold Cairo to 42 and 43 points, probably going to win the game, or at least have a good shot at it.
Yeah, if you're keeping Cairo at that point total, then there's something that you're doing right, because Cairo is a team that likes to get up and down. So if they're getting up and down, like let's say like the last game where they scored 80, that's because they were getting a lot in transition. So if they're not scoring more than 45 or 50, then you're doing something right, and that's what's going to be important here for Thompsonville is they're going to have to go out here and play their basketball. You can't play Cairo style, or you're going to do what Crab Orchard ended up doing. You know, Crab played with Cairo for a minute there and looked good at times, but then just the turnover bug was just what ended up killing them. So I think it's important for both teams to play their style, but more importantly for Thompsonville to play their style. And they've done that ever since that, even in that Frankfurt game they did. But you know, it's just going to be important to take your time and don't rush things.
And a night and day difference performance from Cairo on their first night and their second, scoring just 45 as they lost to Frankfurt 68-45. Then they come out and blitz Crab Orchard for an 83 spot to beat them 83-62. Closing in on tip-off between Thompsonville and Cairo. We'll take another breather, come back with the starting lineups and some Midwinter Classic basketball here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
We welcome you back. Time for our Sam C. Mitchell and Associates starting lineups. Paxton, why don't you break it down for us?
Well, for the Cairo Pilots, we're going to have Rajon Woodson out there, Anthony Duncan Jr., Jaquan McAllister, Chris Farley gets the start, and so does Tuck. Then for Thompsonville, we have most of what we know. There's a kind of a confusion up here because our program says a different name than what was mentioned, but Liam Regan will get the start, Mason Marino as well. Lucas Blades is back after being sick earlier this week. Ridgeway, and then Mullins is who we think is out there, Riley Mullins. So we don't know. We have a different name for the number that was said.
Yeah, and any of you Thompsonville Tiger fans out there, shoot a message in the chat, and I'll we can settle that
out real
pretty
quick.
All right, let's see how Cairo comes out, because even though they've won that game against Crab Orchard, they were pretty slow in that game to start the game.
It took them a while to get going.
And Thompsonville is a team that you don't want to play from behind against because they like to hold the basketball. That's why Frankfort was in so much trouble. When you're down 10, it seemed like you were down 20 because Thompsonville was able to drag out some possessions and really bleed some time. So you don't want to fall too far behind these Tigers.
Yeah, and especially with it being a patient team like Thompsonville, if you're Cairo, you want to make sure you're not being over-aggressive on the defensive end and, fouling or making stupid fouls because we've seen some players for Cairo get in foul trouble early, so it's going to be important to not do that. I think this will be a really good game, though. I'm excited for it.
Cairo with the basketball. It's Farley who's fouled going up.
Fouling Regan.
Yeah, patience from Farley to wait for the opportune moment, and he's able to draw some contact.
Yep.
And that's not a guy Thompsonville wants in foul trouble.
No, certainly not. Yeah, he's a key guy for them on the offensive end and defensive end. Like you mentioned, a really good job there by Farley to just take his time. He waited it out, went up at the right time, and drew the foul.
And we know Cairo's got some options off the bench as well. We've seen some good minutes from Shaw.
Simulton had some good minutes.
Simulton, Dilworth, and obviously Vaughn. He had a really good game.
Yep.
1-2 trip. That time from Farley. 1-0, 40 seconds into the action. Thompsonville Tigers with the basketball. Right side is Liam Reagan. Gives it to Blades, who's returning from sickness. He missed the last game. He played against Frankfort and had some big baskets down the stretch when Thompsonville was nearly able to win that basketball game, and Thompsonville's going to lose it out of bounds here. Cairo donning those new uniforms for the second time in the tournament, wearing the All Blacks.
I like them.
Thompsonville, the home team, in their white. Also returning for Cairo is Jaquan McAllister. He's a guy they didn't miss a beat the other night, but it is good to have him back. He's another player that can score at multiple levels on the floor. He's joining that Woodson and Duncan to make a dynamic trio for the Pilots.
It's certainly a really good trio there. Like you mentioned, they also have a really good bench this year, and they're young, so it'll be nice to watch the next few years in this tournament.
Ridgeway, he's fouled going up, and he was able to get a Pilot to jump up in the air. That was Duncan.
Yeah. He's been in foul trouble in one of these games already in this tournament.
So Ridgeway will shoot a couple, and he gets the first one to roll in. He makes his first. Got one more coming. The Thompsonville Jr. knocks them both through, and it's a 2-1 Tiger lead over the Pilots. Final night of action at Midwinter, but good, exciting news we were already talking about in the pregame for next year's edition, bringing in the two new schools, and hopefully that can bring a spark back to this tournament.
Yep, maybe add some more as the years keep going. That's a nice move there by Rajon Woodson. He's had some really nice moves this whole tournament. Had 29 in that last game, Garrett.
That's officially Wayne City and Woodlawn joining in the, wild to say this, the 2027 version of this tournament.
I don't want to hear that. That makes me feel awfully old, Garrett.
Yeah, tell me about it. 5:40 to go in the first. Right of the goal, kicking out, and resetting at the top is Ridgeway. 3-2 Cairo, into the corner, Marino. 3 from up top. Back of the iron, no good, and a rebound is stripped away. Here comes Farley, and he might have carried the basketball. Oh, and a very fortunate break that it hit off a Tiger. He lost the handle going to the goal. Got away with one there.
Oh,
And this one will go out on Cairo.
tough ball.
That was Farley who slipped. Ridgeway will inbounds in an awkward spot, facing a little bit of pressure here. And as it's inbounded, see a couple guys drop back, and it's back in the hands of Ridgeway. Ridgeway will bring it across. And you don't want Duncan getting that second. You know how aggressive he is. But here's Woodson who jumps the passing lane. He'll take it coast to coast for 2.
That's easy money for Woodson there. He was quick to get in that passing lane.
5-2. Here's Reagan. And when he's on, it's probably Cairo's best scorer.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
he throws it away here. Woodson spins. Ridgeway stripped him. And here comes Mace Ridgeway back the other way. He goes through the lane, and he's going to draw a foul. They get the foul on Vance Tuck, a name we haven't said yet tonight, but he's going to be a big part of Cairo's defense.
Usually does a good job of playing without fouling, but he did foul there.
Looked like it might have been an okay foul that time. He missed the free throw.
I agree.
Take away an easy transition bucket. Oh, of 2.
Good
So it ends
foul.
up being a great foul. You just can't have Tuck get a second one here.
Oh.
McAllister. Pull up, long 2 on the way. Rimming out. Farley. Through contact, it ends up shooting out to McAllister, and it works out the same. Left of the lane jumper for Jaquan McAllister. 7-2 Cairo. In the lane, Marino through contact. He finishes over Tuck.
Good move there.
That could be a fun little matchup in this game. Marino and Tuck.
I like Marino going right at him here, though, too, with knowing he's already got one foul early. Good move. The trio's all scored now, Garrett.
Duncan on the board, 9-4. Reagan will take it himself. No, and here comes the Pilots skipping ahead. Woodson for 2 more. We got a timeout called by head coach Kevin Smith of the Tigers. Went a little too quick, and Cairo leaked out, got an easy 2, and they've got a 7-point lead, 3:31 to go. Final night of the Midwinter Classic here on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
3:31 to go. quarter one. Looks like Farley's going to take a seat. Got a couple subs coming in. Tori Nelson. Also, Amonquez Vaughn, who had a good game 2 for the Pilots. .248 to go in the first. Duncan just got a basket. It's 13-7. We've got a whistle. Get Duncan for a second.
Another night where he's might be in some foul trouble here.
Splitting the free throws is Reagan. .235 to go in the first. Pass taken away. That's Marino.
Trying to do a no look there. That's going to be 2 on Tuck now. 2 Cairo Pilots now with 2 fouls. And Tori Nelson's going to come right back in after just coming out. And then the free throw miss for Thompsonville. They're struggling right now with the free throw line. You're Cairo, you don't want to keep sending them to the line, but this is okay, I guess.
At least you're leaving the, or I mean, if you're Thompsonville, at least you're drawing some fouls on these guys. 2 on Duncan and 2 on Tuck.
Duncan's a guy who can
4 of
score
8
with the best.
4 of 8 at the line.
Right on cue.
Duncan gets 2 more.
Yeah, 4 of 8's not going to cut it, my friend. Oh, we had a fast break opportunity there if they were looking ahead.
15-9 the score. Cairo out ahead. And Ridgeway threw it away.
5 turnovers here for Thompsonville. Deep 3. Nice looking.
McAllister in the big 3 for Cairo's all got a couple of buckets each.
And their trio, their trio is combined for 17 of their 18 points. That'll get it done every night.
18-9 Cairo. Reagan looking for a tough finish. Long rebound's going to be controlled by McAllister. He stayed in, but then he's stripped by Marino. And Marino, a nice strong take on the left side.
Good job of not fouling there, too, by Duncan Jr., who's got 2 fouls. Marino went right at him there.
Rebound Blades. He gives it out to Ridgway. 55 seconds to go in the first. Ridgway at the volleyball line. Goes to the right to Reagan. Now Blades pops out to receive. Uses a screen, gives it right back on the take to the bucket for two. Liam Reagan with a basket. It's 18-13 Pilots. Half a minute to go in the first.
Thompsonville doing a good job here of taking their time and getting good baskets.
Ridgway poked it into the backcourt. Recovered by Woodson. Through contact, and he's blocked by Reagan into the hands of Blades. Blades takes it the other way. He can't get it to go. And it's stripped away by the Pilots. Pass up ahead and laid in and one. A big mistake.
You don't do that.
As the basket was going to be conceded no matter what, and then you still put Woodson at the line.
Woodson will take that every time, but especially after just getting blocked there.
20-13, 5.7 to go in the first. Cairo at the line. Here's Rajon Woodson looking for the three-point play. Free throw on the way. It's going to be nothing but net. 21-13, and Thompsonville will have 5.7 going back the other way. Ridgway throws it to half court to Marino. He fumbles the basketball. Still plenty of time. Down to two. Ridgway gives it off to Reagan. This will count. And it's off the backboard and bounces off the front of the iron. 21-13 through one quarter play. We'll take a break, come back in a second here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Welcome you back. Quarter two, ready to go. 21-13, Thompsonville will start with the ball. Pilots have the early 8-point lead. Tigers in their half court. Blades, he gets free. A good dump off underneath. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
He would have went up right away. He probably would have gotten the free throws for sure there, but I mean, we know he was going to go for the shot, but
Reagan, take to the cup. Going to go up a third time, and at least he'll get some free throws.
split both his trips at the free throws, though, so you need to try to make both of them here if you can.
Who did they
Call that foul on a second ago?
Was it Vaughn?
I think so.
So he just got another one.
Yeah. So there's three Cairo Pilots with 2 fouls. Looks like.
Yeah, that had to have been him because they've sent a sub to the table. First free throw was good. Yeah, it is Farley back in. One and two, then Thompsonville continues to split when they go to the stripe.
Got a stop ball.
Rebound to Ridgway. And pass taken away. It's Duncan. Skip ahead, Woodson. Woodson, he lost it. Loose on the floor, Nelson, and then through the legs of Farley. It's picked up by Blades.
Lazy pass there. A lot of turnovers here, Garrett, in the last few possessions.
Yeah, back and forth we go. 6:40 to go, first half.
Good take.
McAllister is fouled. Foul will go on Blades. McAllister knocks down his first. And he got them both. Cairo now 4 or 5 at the stripe. Thompsonville 5 of 10.
Well, that's not a great percentage there, my friend. Oh, man. Ooh. That almost went back and hit Blades there out of bounds. That would have been tough. Tough pass to get in on Cairo. We've seen Farley go down hard a few times on the floor. He's not scared to get bruises, I guess, because he went out earlier with needing to get looked at by the trainer. Now he's back in there.
Here's Ridgeway. Into the corner, baseline drive. Marino to the goal. That's on the floor.
Slow start to the second quarter. A lot of turnovers and a lot of whistles.
That will go on Farley.
Cool.
Marino can't handle the hot pass. It ends up back in the possession of the Tigers. Blades might have shuffled the feet. It's going to be a turnover regardless. Here comes Woodson. He'll float and glide it off the glass for 2, and we've got another timeout called as Cairo's opened their lead up to 11 points. 6:06 to go in the first half. We'll take a break on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
.06 to go in the first half. Back from the break. It'll be Thompsonville with the basketball. Reagan. It's into the front court. He'll try to take it all the way, and he's going to draw a foul.
Second foul on Chris Farley. We're going to get a substitution in here for Cairo. Somebody who we don't see too often coming in.
What happens, you get into foul trouble. They got 4 guys with 2 fouls.
Yeah. I believe Robert Oliver will be checking in.
Thompsonville continues to miss those chances at the stripe. It is Oliver, the junior. One or two yet again.
Well, at least they're consistent with it.
fresh into the game. That was a missed three from Dilworth. We'll stay on this end. Now they'll let McAllister try an open look. He can't get it to go.
It was too good of a look if you're Thompsonville there to give up on an inbounds play.
Marino, take to the goal, off the glass, too strong. Tapped around, rebound Oliver. He's stripped by Ridgway. Loose on the floor, lost out of bounds, Cairo ball. Braden Cather in first time for Thompsonville. Good find to Dilworth. It looked like Woodson was going to go up, and Dilworth slipped behind the defense. Good basketball there.
It's great basketball. I watch that every day and twice on Sunday.
27-15 to the goal. Marino, nope. Follow-up attempt from Reagan. He can't get it to go. And here come the Pilots. Skip ahead McAllister. He'll take it himself. Two more.
Cairo does. That's when they're at their best, is when they do get a stop, getting the outlet out there quick and getting easy layups.
Lost out of bounds off of Gaither. Cairo gets it back. McAllister, corner three. No. And a rebound to Marino. Skip ahead. Ridgway. He works towards the middle of the floor. Downhill towards the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down. Woodson. Woodson works the sideline. Oliver. He's got two.
Good finish there by Oliver. Wasn't able to catch the pass cleanly and still was able to go up there and get the shot off.
And they've got a reach in on Dilworth. Should be free throws as Thompsonville's into the bonus.
McAllister's three. Finally gets that one to fall. A little cold streak from three after hitting his first early. Get a turnover again here on Thompsonville.
Thompsonville's going to have to take another one. Cairo has wreaked havoc against the Tigers. We'll take a break. 3:47 to go first half on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
3:47 to go in the first half. And Cairo's been able to play to their style, and it's really paid dividends for the Pilots. They've doubled up Thompsonville, 34-17.
And they've gone on a nice run here. Cairo's playing the way they like to play, fast and quick, and playing really well on defense. They have some guys in foul trouble, but everybody is stepping up and doing what they've got to do. And the trio's scoring a lot of points.
Got this lead even with Thompsonville getting plenty of chances at the line. They've got to reach in going on blades.
Oh. Quick reaction there by Ridgway. Now he's in a tough spot as we're going to get a jump ball. Turnover here now. Sloppy play here in the second quarter.
Hey, Aaron, can you do me a favor? Can you go down to the table and find out who number 5 is?
Be out of bounds here. Cairo ball.
Tough look there. And an offensive rebound and a foul. Dilworth draws it. 2:56 to go first half. And they get Ridgway. Should be his second. A lot of guys with 2 fouls.
Yeah, there are.
No hesitation. Pull up 3 from Dilworth.
Got 5 points here off the bench. All 5 coming in this quarter.
Poked out of bounds. Stay on that side. A nice finish from Marino. Need more of that and a lot of it.
Yeah, you do. Shaw Jr.'s in the game.
You know he'll pull up from behind the line. Can't get this one to go. Rebound Woodson, and he got hit, but it'll be a travel. .210 to go first half. Pass in the post. Marino. Oliver was trying to draw the charge. Got a timeout called by Cairo. It's 37-21. 1:56 to go first half. We'll take a quick break on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Weeks Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
1:56 to go in the first half. It's 37-21. Cairo will inbound. Looking to close out strong in this half, and Thompsonville, a couple buckets could go a long way. They need a couple stops first.
Yeah, just trying to get this deficit maybe down to 10 and then work it to 8. You know, you just got to create these little things you want to try to get to, and then when you do, just check them off and go to the next one. Cairo's really just trying to.
We saw Coach Baldwin do this earlier in the tournament, bleed some time once you get down under that 2-minute mark. But they're going to come up empty-handed this time. And the Tigers back on the hunt for a basket. Ridgeway, he lost it. Dilworth has it. And he's going to draw a foul. That's going to be the third on Ridgeway.
This quarter has been a lot of fouls, my friend. A lot of fouls and a lot of turnovers.
Looks like we'll see Matheny come in for the first time. It's Logan Matheny. Into the corner goes Dilworth, lost his dribble. Gets it out, is deflected by Blades, but it's recovered by Woodson. To the cup for two.
It's a good finish there by McAllister.
Dump off underneath. They're trying to feed Marino. He's got another two. I think you need to live down there if you're Thompsonville, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely. He does a good job of slowing things down, and he doesn't rush himself. And he's pretty consistent on offense, and that's what they need right now.
McAllister. Too strong, and it's out of bounds off of Cairo. Here comes Blades. Into the corner. Big look here from Gaither. It's short. Rebound underneath Reagan. He's got two. And that's going to wind out the time in quarter number two. So a 4-0 run to finish the period to get Thompsonville within 14. But they're going to need a lot more of that in the second half. But you're starting to see a trend where they're getting some baskets down at the goal. So going to take some high percentage shots and see if they can get back in it. But Cairo has built a 14-point lead, 39-25. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our halftime show on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Welcome you back here at the Kids Corral halftime show. 39-25 the score. And Cairo's built that lead playing their brand of basketball, Paxton.
Yeah, they have, and they've turned the ball over a little bit, but so has Thompsonville. And, I said something in the the pregame show. I said something about how, the one thing that Thompsonville could possibly do here to get Cairo off their game is getting guys in foul trouble by slowing things down. And yes, there are a lot of Cairo pilots with 2 fouls, but they haven't really looked back. And Garrett mentioned early in that game too, talking about how the depth on Cairo was so nice, and well, it's looking really good right now. You have Dilworth, who came off the bench and got 5, and Oliver, who we haven't even seen all tournament, has come in and played some really good minutes as well. So, Cairo's playing their style, and for Thompsonville, you got to look at it. You got a nice bucket there to end the half, so use that as some momentum here going into the second half.
Got a few minutes before we get going. Reminder, game 2 tonight, West Frankfort and Crab Orchard. The Redbirds and the Trojans. That'll round out the 2026 Midwinter Classic. Chesterfield-Waltonville won the girls' side yesterday evening over Fairfield in that championship game.
Still can't believe Kirkpatrick didn't get all-tournament team.
Yeah, I'm surprised Cessna only had 2.
I know. Winning, you should get MVP and then 2 all-tournament teams. They got an MVP and then 1. So,
it's pretty simple. I like the concept of the way it's set up here with 4 teams. I think you should get however many wins you have.
I agree.
I think that would work out well.
I agree, my friend.
And but we're not in charge, so
well, unfortunately, we're not.
All we're gonna do is
things would be a lot different.
Sit here, talk, and I guess go over some stats.
Well, I guess if you want me to, I can. We'll start with Thompsonville here. Mason Marino leads the way. He's got 10 points. Liam Regan's got 8 points. Ronnie Duncan's got 3, and then Ridgeway has 4. That's the scoring for Thompsonville. And for Cairo, the trio is looking really good so far in this one. Jaquan McAllister, who wasn't here last game, he came back. He's got 14 here in the first half. Rajon Woodson, who's been the steady offense for the majority of the season, he's got 11. Anthony Duncan Jr.'s got 6 points. Dilworth's got 5 off the bench. Oliver's got 2. And Chris Farley, no, not the one who lives in a van down by the river. This Chris Farley's got 1 point.
And 4 or 5 at the line for Cairo.
And not the same for Thompsonville.
Yeah, they've ended up at least making 3 in a row to finish, so they're at 8 of 14, but they've left some points out there at the free throw line.
Yeah, a lot of points there that you're not going to make all of your free throws, but you make the majority of them here, and you're only down 10 points or down. Feels a lot better than what it has been in this quarter, especially when a team like Cairo's getting up and down so much, and you are stopping the game and getting free throws when you're not making them. It's a little bit demoralizing.
Ready for the second half of action. Thompsonville and Cairo, and it's Thompsonville who will start with the basketball. Reagan, right block, is stripped by Dilworth, who gets the start in the second half. To the cup, off the glass. McAllister, 2 more. (41-25). Ridgeway needs help. He gives it across to Reagan. And Ridgeway comes to get the basketball. Into the post, Marino. Straight up defense from Tuck. Offensive rebound, Ridgeway. Knocked loose, and a fight for the basketball. It pops free to Woodson. Woodson to the goal.
Ooh.
He's got 2.
That was nice. A little Manu action there.
Blades moving midair. You can't get it, and we've got a foul on the rebound attempt.
Gonna be on Tuck. Found himself in some foul trouble in this one. He hasn't done that all tournament. He's not a fan of the call either.
When are they a fan of the call? Any team, any player, if it's called on them, they're thinking, me? No way.
It's not me. I always knew it was never me because I was never playing defense. So Nice rebound
At
there.
least you're honest.
Yeah, well, see, that's why refs always liked me. I wasn't gonna, give him any BS.
Tuck spinning into the lane. Off the glass, no. Follow-up effort. We'll put McAllister at the stripe.
It's a good move though by Tuck. You don't see him do that very often. He kind of may be a little upset there with that call, so wanted to try to show what he's got on offense there. He hasn't really been able to get into any rhythm here as well, just because of the foul trouble. He didn't play much in that first half. His first miss at the free throw line.
We'll see Duncan sub in for Ridgeway. Was that Ridgeway's fourth? They've got listed on the board.
Yeah, he had 3 going into halftime.
I guess
so yeah,
it would be.
not good if you're Thompsonville. That's another turnover here, and this
Not
should
a-
be an easy finish.
Not a great pass that time, but it's Dilworth who takes advantage.
He's got 7 points. He's looked good off the bench.
I do like what Coach Baldwin does. A lot of guys get a crack at it, and whatever guy's the hot hand, that's the one he rides with, because we saw Vaughn the other night have that role, and now tonight it seems like it's Dilworth. Back tap rebound goes out. It'll stay on this side.
Tries to do the Tyson Chandler slap out.
Blades. Good finish through traffic that time on the pull-up. McAllister, quick response. It's not going to go down. Tapped around into the hands of Gaither, who hands off to Duncan.
A couple of heads down there, too.
Pass too tall, and it's a Cairo steal, and they give it right back. Coach Baldwin not happy at all. He's going to call a full timeout. We'll take a break. 5:08 to go in the third on Redbirds Live.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard. You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort.
Five and some change to go in quarter number 3, 45-27. It's been Cairo since the early portions of this ball game. They remain in command, up by 18. Thompsonville with the basketball, looking to chip away. This is Duncan, and he lost the handle. 2 more laid in for the other Duncan. Anthony Duncan takes it from Ronnie Duncan.
A turnover, well, almost.
Ends up in the hands of Marino. He can't get it. Rebound, Duncan. Ball away in the lane. No. Tuck has a hand on it. It's tapped out. Matheny back in. He has the basketball. Ends up in the hands of Gaither, who gets right of the lane. Kick out Matheny. Now back into the hands of Duncan. And over to Reagan to settle things down. 4:25 to go in the third. It's a 20-point Cairo lead. Through the lane, Woodson gets his own miss and cleans it up.
Nobody
Reagan.
walked.
It's fortunate he got away with the basketball that time, because you're right, I thought he did. Maybe got rid of it just in time. Tuck, linked to the floor. He gets blocked from behind. Follow-up basket for Dilworth.
Dilworth is having a really good game.
Skip ahead. Marino's going to go in on Tuck. Can't get it. Rebound tracked down by McAllister. 3:25 to go in quarter three. These Pilots outside of night one, they've really come to play. Said that lapse of a ball game, it pretty much was the entire game against Frankfurt, where they just seemed real sluggish, could not get going.
Yeah, young team, first tournament probably, so to be expected. Now they're out here playing like they normally do.
Dilworth with two more. And another timeout for Coach Smith in Thompsonville. It's 53-27. We'll take another breather on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
.305 to go, and Cairo's really ramping it up now, forcing a lot of turnovers and getting easy transition baskets.
Yeah, they've really been in control since the second quarter of this game, and they're playing their style of basketball, and they play well when they have momentum on their side.
Out of the break, it's Reagan with a bucket, and it's out of bounds. Be Cairo ball. That's where they're going to keep it. Now, this definitely was a Pilots team that came in as the best of the four. Oh, just had one bad game that's going to cost them a chance to win this, but they're going to be back contending for it for years to come, I would think, because
especially with this this freshman heavy lineup they've got, young group.
Another steal forced by the Tigers this time. Here's Ridgeway, 2:20 to go in the third. Ridgeway crosses the timeline.
Got 4 fouls.
And they've got a foul going on Duncan. Anthony Duncan's third. Just the first on Cairo the half, so that's definitely a foul you're okay with. Yeah, playing tight defense, trying to force a turnover. Reagan and one. Or Marino, rather, but good little run for the Tigers.
Just what they needed. Name we haven't seen tonight, if I'm correct here, is Simulton, right?
No Juwan Simulton to this point.
He had a good game last night.
And I do see him on the bench, too. So, or at least I thought I did earlier. So, could be wrong. Been wrong before. But yeah, he did have a really good game last time out. Ridgeway packed out of bounds by Tuck. some tough odds there going in on him with the long arms that he has and athletic ability. But Thompsonville keeps it. 53-31 the score. Inbound to Marino. He'll go to the cup. Spinning. Up with the left. He's got it. 6 in a row for Thompsonville. It's 53-33. Behind the defense, good find. Farley couldn't finish, but Dilworth can. He's got 2 more. He's got to be in double figures.
Yep, he's got 13.
He has the role of that Vaughn had the other night.
Yep, it's a different guy every night for this Cairo team.
And there he goes again to the goal. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Farley can't get it. Now it's Tuck. He gets it to fall over the front of the iron. Barely crept over it, but counts the same. 57-33. Ball tapped out of bounds. 57 seconds to go in the third.
We might get another 80-point game by the Pilots here.
We said they probably going to show some frustration after that opening night performance they had. 2 more for Woodson. And that 6-0 Thompsonville run evaporated pretty quick. It's back to a 26-point game. Reagan take to the cup for 2. Final half minute in quarter 3. Nice dribble move from Duncan. Can be tapped out of bounds.
Dilworth is hoping he stays open like he is right now. Oh. Duncan Jr. though.
Tuck into the corner. This is Woodson. He won't take the shot. Duncan goes to the point with 18.
Woodson's, for the majority of this quarter, has been kind of just passive, letting everybody else get their baskets. He's having a good game here so far as well. Got 17. Had a 29-point game last time out. Tuck wasn't ready for that no look.
Yeah, it was going to be easy too.
Yeah. Got to be ready all the time.
Shaw will sub back in, as will Nelson. Ten seconds to go in the third. Reagan into the half court. He'll dribble to the basket. He lost it. Down to 5. Here comes Duncan. Gives it off to Tuck, and Tuck will lay it in over the iron just as time runs out.
He's mad he wanted that dunk. His teammate got in the way. His teammate goes, my bad.
Still gets the 2 points. 61-35. We'll head to the fourth on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Fourth and final period between the Pilots and Tigers. 61-35 the score. Through traffic, ends up Tuck right side, kick out. Shaw will launch a 3, and he's got it. And he's a pretty good option to have out there. We saw him knock down some threes the other night.
Yeah, he's had some good moments off the bench this year for Cairo. He's another guy who always stays ready, and his number's called. He's out there ready to go.
Ridgeway can't get it. Tapped into the corner. It's Gaither who goes to Reagan under the goal. Now in the hands of Matheny. And fouled going up. Tigers will go to the line.
Probably Grayson here is going to take some free throws.
Another name not in our program.
Should we be surprised? No. We should not.
No, but I'm still let down every
No,
time because I'd like to give some guys their credit that's out there on the court. You know? But he knocks down both free throws. (64-37). We'll see if Shaw can line up another triple.
I'll take that. Not a turnover, though.
Matheny ahead. Basket in. Four in a row from him. Tigers, 4 in a row as a unit. Last touched by Cairo. Reagan lost it. It'll be out of bounds off of Thompsonville. Woodson back in. He'll sub in for Nelson. Ooh. Out of bounds is Duncan.
I think there wasn't no injury there. Like that could have been bad for a second.
And one opportunity for Liam Reagan. Should be the 4th on Vance Tuck. Riley Mullins in first time tonight. (64-42). Jumper way off that time from Anthony Duncan. Thompsonville gets it back. Ridgeway's pass picked off by Tuck. Through the traffic, got to take the guy who's got the basketball, and they allow Woodson to get to the goal. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Liam Reagan. Could have went on a couple of different guys.
Yeah, could have.
Cairo 0-4 at the line this half, but offensive board, and they're able to wipe away those 2 misses. It's McAllister for 2. And he's had a heck of a ball game scoring the rock for Cairo. nearly gets a steal. It's Thompsonville who will keep it, and it's going to be Reagan who lays in for 2 more. Tuck, left block, spinning, has to get it out. He does to Duncan. Duncan, nice move splitting a pair of defenders. 68-44, knocked free. Woodson gives it off and laid in by Shaw. 70-44, Cairo pulling away with this one. Woodson got a hand on it. It'll go out of bounds. 4:45 left. Cairo's going to finish 2-1. Thompsonville with the ball. Here's Marino. Gives it off to Gaither. He'll try a triple. It's going to be short. He'll get his own miss and go to the cup for 2. Duncan, the floater with the right is good. And a turnover. Woodson hands off, sharing the basketball. Could have taken it himself, but he gives it 2 points to Shaw. 74-46 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Reagan, he lost it. Shaw picks it up. Shaw hands off, and it ends up to McAllister. And the ball movement on display again for Cairo. 76-46. Pilots in the lead. We've got a whistle. And timer will continue to run as Cairo's lead is up to 30. We'll see a line change for Thompsonville. And we'll see the same for Cairo, or at least a couple of them will. .3:15 left. Shot in the post. We've got a tie-up. .250 left. And taken away momentarily. They get it ahead. Oliver, his pass is too tall for Carlton. They got the ball the other night to score, and here's a basket. That's Mayberry Pritchett on the basket. Jameson Mayberry Pritchett will go to the line to shoot for a 3-point play opportunity. Can't get it. Offensive rebound and another whistle. Keegan Kemp will go to the line. First one, no good.
.90 left in this game. Fourth quarter's flying by here with the running clock.
So Kemp into the score column. Dilworth's 3 is off the mark. And a rebound to the Tigers. 1:10 left. 76-49 the score. Floater back of the iron, no good. Tapped free. And it's still Thompsonville with it. To the goal. 2 more. Is that Kemp again? It is.
Yes, it is. Cairo throws it off itself, I think. I don't know exactly what.
I didn't even see it, but 76-51. Thompsonville will get it back. And how about Shaw? He lost it. They'll give it to Carlton. Corner three is off the mark. Rebound to Cairo.
Winning that ball.
Looks like they're trying to get him the
Let's
ball
get
again.
Carlton the ball again. I like that idea. Let's get some ISO for Carlton.
And it will be given up. 10 seconds. Skipped ahead. It's saved in. Here comes Cairo. Down to 6. Down to 5. And the dunk attempt no good. And a rebound to Thompsonville, and that will do it. 76-51. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up here on Redbird.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
We welcome you back here in our IBI Management post-game coverage. 76-51, Cairo claims second place here at the Midwinter with a victory over Thompsonville. Congrats to those three guys just named all-tournament team. For Thompsonville, it's Liam Reagan, and the two from Cairo, Rajon Woodson and Anthony Duncan. Well-deserved, all three of those gentlemen.
Absolutely. Well-deserved for everybody there, and I think those are appropriate selections. As for Cairo's side of them, those two guys had some big point games this tournament, and for Reagan, he had a nice game as well. He had 17 in this one, so he's had a good tournament. Deserved.
All right, let's go over these final numbers real quick.
Let's start off with Thompsonville here. So, like I said, Regan had 17. He led the way. Mason Marino had 15. Ronnie Duncan had 3. Ridgway had 4. He got himself in some foul trouble there, so he didn't really get to play too much in that second half. Lucas Blades had 2. Gaither had 2, Pritchett had 2, and Kemp had 2. And for Cairo, Jaquan McAllister led the way in his game back after missing the last one. He had 20 points. Woodson had 17. Duncan Jr. had 12 points. Tuck had 4. Dilworth had 13 off the bench. Shaw Jr. had 7. Oliver had 2. And Chris Farley had 1. So that's the scoring for the Cairo Pilots.
Let's go ahead and give out a player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. Just saw two guys make the all-tournament team for Cairo, but you're going elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jaquan McAllister. I think, a lot of times it's tough to get back into the offense after missing a game, and he had 20 points. I think that was an easy 20 for him, and I don't think he really forced too many shots. And, and like you mentioned, Rajon Woodson and Anthony Duncan Jr. both took home all-tournament teams, so we'll give the player of the game to Jaquan McAllister.
That's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. Pretty much had 4 guys you could have went with tonight.
Yeah, I think Dilworth could have easily been a selection, too, coming off the bench, and he ended up starting in that second half, and he had 13 points, so he did a really good job. He's shown in this tournament and games I've seen him play this season that he can come off the bench at any time and is ready to go.
All right, I think we're going to wrap it up. I think we've covered everything. Crossed our T's, dotted our I's, and we'll have one more game. It'll be Frankfort and Crab Orchard coming up in moments. So make sure you guys stick around. We'll get that stream up just a few minutes.